Welcome. This video is about listening. What I'm going through are a number of basic sounds generated by oscillators. What they look like coming out of the oscillator and what they look like by the time you hear them. In this video I'm going to start using the signals coming out of the low frequency oscillator of the grandmother set to a sine wave. A sine wave is the purest of sounds, and it should only comprise of a single frequency. Oops, wrong one. So the blue trace is a sine wave, or a good approximation to one. So what does that sound like? It can actually be very hard to hear because it really does have no harmonics. So what I'll do is I'll change the frequency. That gives you some idea as to what it sounds like. So on the bottom trace, you can see that I'm clipping it a bit. Hang on. The bottom trace is what's coming out of the mixer, and as you can see, the output from the mixer and the input from the output from the oscillator are very similar. We've seen in other videos that for other waveforms the AC coupling in the mixer stage does change the waveform. So what you're hearing is really not quite what the oscillator is generating, but that's what you hear. And sometimes that's probably the differences between when people says it's got the analog sound or a digital sound, or they like Korg oscillators versus Moog oscillators, etc. These is what you're hearing probably is not the sound coming out of the oscillator that's different. It just happens that by the time it's been through the filter and the mixer, etc., that it's been modified in subtle ways, and that's what the differences you're hearing. So anyways, so here a sine wave is a very pure sound. So what you can do is we'll switch to a ramp or triangle. And this has a lot more harmonics. So the basic low frequency is still there. It's now been added to with harmonics of even harmonics. So you've got the lowest frequency, twice that, 4 times that, etc. And as you can see, the output from the mixer is still doing fairly well. So let's change a different waveform. Well, the saw or ramp is just the opposite of the other one, and of course they sound identical. The spectral characteristics are the same. And then here we have the square. Notice coming out of the mod mixer on the yellow traces, the tops of the signal is not flat. So again, what we can do is we can combine what we're hearing here with one oscillator, the second one. So I'm going to use the workstat oscillator square currently. Effectively is waveform looks a lot more complicated and has effects, but interesting effects as the two waveforms pass each other. Switch to Sine. Saw on the other sections later. And we can also even add in a third oscillator. That was a truncated, so that's triangle. If I turn up the level too much, you can see the factors out at the top. So it's adding some third harmonic overdrive. With 3 squares, we should actually be able to get a fairly good approximation to a staircase if we got the phases right and the amplitude right. Of course, the staircase is an approximation of one of the ramps, or sort of.